Yo, what is going on guys? It's Mannie and today I'll be bringing you a 2.5 anniversary leaks video brought to you by Chrome as always. Big shout out to Chrome for going out his way to data mine for the NxB community. And I'm actually going to be animating the possible jutsu, hence the speculation in the title, for Sage Mode Kabuto as well as Utakata. I think that's how you pronounce the Six Tails name. And I will also show, well, I was going to show Kiba, but I did actually show Kiba in my leaks video 4 weeks ago. So if you want to check out Kiba's possible jutsu, make sure to check out my previous leaks videos that are on my channel. And while you're doing that, if you're new around here, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. We're on our way again to 5,000 subscribers. All the new subscribers that did subscribe for the 2.5 anniversary. Thank you for subscribing. Hope you enjoyed the content. And appreciate you guys a lot. But that's enough jibber jabber. Let's get on into the video. So I'm going to quickly breeze through this little bit because it's not that interesting. We already know 2.5 anniversary is already here. This is the roundup tool. This is just the arts for Kiba's jutsu. He's going to be a surprise attack mission rekit. So we'll probably get this for this up and coming surprise attack mission. And I think this jutsu actually triggers traps, which is very, very cool. Kiba might actually be pretty good as a main once the Sam kit comes out. This is just probably a trap that we get from Surprise Attack Mission. And then skins for Sage Mode Kabuto, as well as the Six Tails. And a couple of new possible Sam bosses. I don't think we'll get it this Sam, but we might get it next Sam. But here, this is the sauce. This is the why y'all even clicked on this video. The animations for Sage Mode Kabuto. So I'm actually gonna quickly just show y'all this little snake. This is his regular combo attack. Not too sure what else to say apart from it could possibly have a knockdown effect on the final hit. These are the little tiny jutsus. So this one you kind of can see he's just kind of like lunging forward. This one he does a little dab, and then this one he again yeets forward. So I might actually put the GIFs in the description below because they're actually going to be a little bit blurry due to the quality that I uploaded them on Giphy. But yeah, so here is Sage Mode Kabuto's first ninjutsu. Now, as you can see, he just kind of yeets himself a bit massive snake and probably yeets himself forward. This, again, not too sure if it is the first jutsu of this one. Not this one, that's the regular attack combo, but this one, as you can see, he kind of does just open himself up quite far back. So I do assume that he is actually shooting out himself. The second jutsu, which is this one, it's kind of poorly animated. He kind of just grabs up and touches his glasses. I think that's his grab in Storm 4. So I think it might be this, where he grabs you and then he just yeets this massive fang at you. This could again be like a stunning jutsu or whatnot, but it might also not be this. It could definitely not be this, but this is the one. Again, these two jutsus, I'm kind of speculating and I'm not too sure are actually the jutsus. But this final one, this third jutsu as well as the ultimate, I'm pretty sure is going to be his jutsu. So as you can see, he kind of like taps a bit forward and then sends something out of him again. This time, I don't think he sends himself out. I think he sends out Orochimaru. As you can see here, in Storm 4, he does have a jutsu where he, bang, uses him back and sends out Orochimaru. This could also be the first jutsu now that I think about it. Instead of him sending out himself, he probably could just send out this little snake. So, yeah, if that is the case, then I have no idea what this jutsu could possibly be. But, alas, we will find out when he does come out. And then his ultimate, I'm pretty sure it's going to be this, which is his inorganic reanimation thingy, where he kind of just sends out a bit of, I don't know, it looks like a dragon, but it should be a snake. I guess dragon and snake in Chinese, Japanese mythology kind of look exactly the same. But yeah, that is it for the Kabuto Jutsu. Comment down below if you're excited for Sage Mode Kabuto, and if you think he will be meta, because the current Kabuto right now is still at the top of the game. He is still an absolute menace. Next, we are going to move on into the Six Tails. So, first off, I just want to say, I didn't animate this because this is I think this is just This is just gonna be Six Tails as the sand boss. But what is going on with this Six Tails? Look at this. Blop, blop, glop, glop, wiggle, wiggle, glop, bounce, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Blah, what? Blah. What is he doing? I think Six Tails might be my favorite tail beast. Look at this jiggly ball. It just makes you look. It made me act stupid. I don't even know. But yeah, Six Tails is a sand boss. So hopefully he looks this goofy when we fight him, because that should be pretty entertaining. But yeah, let's move on to the Utakata. Oh, yeah, it is Utakata. Yes, I did pronounce it correctly, hopefully. But yeah. So I'm actually gonna animate his regular attack because from this, as you can, well, you can't see a thing. He's just blowing bubbles. So I'll give you a little glimpse of what that could possibly look like. In Storm 4, all he does is, again, you can see his head movement looks very similar, but essentially, he just stands there, sends forth a bunch of bubbles. So, he's actually going to be, most likely, a ranged unit. We're finally going to get another ranged unit in the game, which is very, very exciting, because currently we only have Conan, Tamari, and Shino, I think it is. So, Utakata is going to be a ranged shinobi after God knows how long, 2 years, I think. So, that is pretty interesting. Also, he is going to have, and a bit of a spoiler, but this is going to be, I think this is the floating jutsu that could be his teleport, as well as his shadow, well, not shadow clone, the trap clearing jutsu that he will possibly be getting. As you can see, he's gonna he looks a bit goofy when he does it, but he is in a bubble floating forward. You just can't see the bubble in this animation, but in Storm 4, thank God for Storm 4, you can see himself just yeeting himself in a bubble and pop. Again, I don't think this is going to be too much of a damaging jutsu, too great of a damaging jutsu. It's more just going to be his mobility jutsu. So yeah, he actually looks pretty promising. I think this is the trap clear Crom might talk about in later on these leaks. So if that is a trap clear, then Utakata is going to be the first ranged trap clearing main, which is actually going to be very, very exciting. Moving on to the next jutsu. It's kind of hard to tell because again, all he does is blow bubbles. But for this one, I am speculating it to be this jutsu, where he blows a massive bubble. He doesn't snap his fingers in the thing, but I think it's going to be kind of like a water prison, and then it might do damage as well. So you know how Kisame's water prison already seals and kind of traps people in like a little prison water bubble? This might have the exact same kind of effect, where it traps them in like a bubble instead of a prison, instead of a water prison. I mean, I guess the bubble is technically water, so it's still a water prison. But you get my point. You get my point. And then the third and final jutsu, again, a bit hard to tell what he's doing. He's kind of looking like he just blows a big bubble upwards. This one is again, so the regular attack, the bubble teleport, as well as this, I'm pretty certain he's going to get. But this final jutsu is in this it's called the bubble bomb, I think. Bubble jutsu, water style bubble jutsu. He kind of just sends a bunch of bubbles. I think that might be his third and final jutsu. Can't really tell again, it's a 1 second clip of him just yeeting himself forward. But the final one is his ultimate, which also creates a poison area, so you might be able to gate crash with Utakata. So I'm very, very excited for him, because he could actually be pretty meta. Even though not many people care about the Six Tails. I don't think, but maybe there are some fans out there. But as you can see, I love this thing. It just looks like a big blob of jelly. Look at him. Alright, but yeah, so he transforms into this Six Tails, and I think, let me see, this could possibly be his ultimate, the Fright Bubble, where he transforms into this bit of bubble and a bit, kind of jumped my words there, my bad. He transforms into these Six Tails and shoots out a kind of like a tailed beast bomb, but it's called a Fright Bubble. I don't know why. As you can see, bang. Looks pretty interesting, and then it creates a puddle as well underneath. So, honestly, Utakata could be pretty meta. Out of these two units, Sage Mode Kabuto and Utakata, I'm actually more excited for Utakata than I am for anything, because trap clear jutsu as well as a poison area, pretty nifty. Oh, and by the way, how do I know Kiba and Utakata have a trap clear? Crom has leaked, again, text that shows that Kiba's Akamaru 4-star jutsu can clear traps, as well as one of the bubble jutsus. Not sure if it's actually the floating bubble. I think he's speculating it's the floating bubble one, but it could be any of his bubble jutsus. He's going to have a trap clear, which is a very, very good thing. Last but not least, we will quickly go over the Gedo Mazo. I'm not going to really show you this animated because it's just Gedo Mazo. We've all seen him just slap around. He's big ass, annoying. This could actually be the new Sand Boss, maybe. And then we also have C2. Data is actually going to be possibly a Sand Boss, which would be pretty interesting. Because this will be the first time that we don't have like a Tail B / Madara with the big ass Susanoo. Like it'll be Data, which is going to be very, very interesting. NxB, honestly, has really been stepping up their game lately. Like this current update, well, the new update for the 2.5 anniversary is literally a 10 out of 10 update. Like I literally can't find a single thing to complain about. It's been so good. The only bad thing, I guess, might be the units. They're not too great. Oh yes, going to be honest. Asura and Indra are not must-have units. They're just nice to have in a sense, because they both have introduced two things that I've never seen before in the game. Indra having a no chakra cost jutsu, as well as Asura having a jutsu that gives everyone 0 cooldown on their jutsus, which is pretty insane. And that alone is definitely broken. However, the AI aren't very smart, and as well as the fact that their main potential, actually Indra is very good. Sorry, this is a bit of an off-tangent video, not part of the leaks. Just going to quickly go over the game news. My bad, forgot to talk about this segue. But yeah, so Indra, I will actually upload Indra attack mission solo probably tomorrow for you guys to see whether or not you should summon on Indra or not, or Asura. Or I guess you can't really pick because it's it's one banner. But yeah, so I'm going to be showcasing tomorrow. I already got the tools for Indra, almost got the tool for Asura. I got it on like the first day, but I was just so tired from it, I could not play attack missions. But yeah, so Indra is definitely more of a main, but you can also use him as a support, and he's very good in the final room. Whereas Asura, you can only really use him as a support, but like I said, he does bring a extremely broken mechanic into the game, which is 0 cooldown ninjutsus on his 3-star, which is just absolutely bonkers. Obviously the roundup mission, they actually brought back every single previous roundup tool in this roundup mission, so it's actually really good for the newer players, because obviously the newer players were unable to obtain the roundup mission tools from the previous roundup missions. So Bandai did an amazing job bringing all these tools back. Obviously Indras and Asuras are a must get if you did summon on them. Again, not going to create a video on who's the best Jomis to use, because again, super self-explanatory. Look at this picture, read it, shebang. Yeah, roundup login bonus as well is kind of dead, but the anniversary login bonus, oh my god, it's actually good. It's genuinely good. We've got 300 Shinobites for free and a gold ultimate from. Like this is very good from Bandai. Oh, and a gold jutsu from. Like this is, apart from these summon tickets, which are pretty useless, but I mean, I guess newer players don't mind the extra couple summons. The rest of this is actually really nice. So appreciate Bandai for that. Like big up Bandai. This update, absolutely amazing. They introduced a new camera angle. These panel missions, again, more Shinobites, more frogs, more good stuff. I don't think this card's going to be any good, but again, a nice aesthetic art. It's just insane. This update is just so good. It's so good. And obviously on pay-to-win packs, this tool, absolutely useless. Do not buy the tool. The stats, again, if you want to buy these stat cards, support Bandai, go ahead. But yeah, that about does it for today's video. Comment down below which Shinobi you are most excited for to be released into the game in the up-and-coming weeks. And comment down below your thoughts on Indra and Asura. I know a lot of people don't actually think they're too great. Me personally, Indra is definitely the better one out of the two. But again, they're not too great. You can actually skip this banner and you won't miss out on too much. Again, Sage 6 Pass Kankuro is still the best unit in the game, as well as Itachi is just a far better main than any of these two could ever dream to be. But you know, if you do have the Shinobites, and if you are a fan of Indra Asura, I will definitely recommend summoning, especially since, you know, it doesn't hurt to do one rotation, as the banner is very generous. If you did check my summoning video out, you will see. Yeah, that's enough jibber jabber. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.